Hello everybody, welcome to the answers for Daily Dictation 221. It was a long one and so many difficult words. If you have not done the dictation, click on these links, and if you're on your cell phone or if these links don't work, then down in the description you can click there as well. Do the dictation, then come back and listen to the answers. And the answers are right here. I will read it for you. The fraudulent cases of horse meat may be attributed to a law which banned horse-drawn carts from traveling on Romanian roads. The ban also pertained to donkey-drawn carts. But it is believed that hundreds of thousands of the animals were sent to the slaughterhouse after the 6-year-old law was recently enacted. Lots of difficult words. Fraudulent was tough. Horse meat, some people got confused. Attributed to, banned. Horse-drawn carts, Romanian roads, pertain to, donkey-drawn carts, slaughterhouse, recently enacted. So we had lots of difficult words, and now it's time to figure out the meaning. The fraudulent, fraudulent. Fraudulent. Fraudulent means deceitful. Deceitful or dishonest or deceptive. Deceitful, dishonest, deceptive. The fraudulent cases, now when we talk about a case, we're talking about a situation, especially a legal situation, something in court. Court of law. The fraudulent case. So this was a case about fraud. What was the fraud? What was the deceit? Well, the packaging on food boxes said beef, meaning cow meat. But it wasn't beef, it was horse meat. That's fraud. Lying to the customer, that's fraud. So the fraudulent cases, there were several cases of horse meat, not beef, not cow meat, but horse meat. May be attributed to. Instead of may, we can say might. Might be attributed to. What does attributed to mean? Related to. Connected with, attributed to, related to, connected with. What's the connection? Connection to a law, okay, there's a law, which banned horse-drawn carts. So somewhere there was a law which banned. To ban something means to outlaw it, to make something illegal. What was made illegal? Horse-drawn carts. This is a horse-drawn cart. These became illegal from traveling on Romanian roads. Okay, so in Romania, they made a law. And the law was horse-drawn carts cannot travel on regular roads. So I guess in Romania, a few years ago, many people used their horses to go on the roads. So from home to the supermarket, they would go on the roads. They would ride their horse-drawn cart on the roads. Or, like in this picture, people would use their horse-drawn cart to go to McDonald's and get a hamburger. Beef, of course. So, Romania made a law which banned horse-drawn carts from, banned something from, So banned from traveling, ban A from, ing, on Romanian roads. And the country, Romania. The country of Romania. Roads. Okay? So, the ban also pertained to donkey-drawn carts. So, horse-drawn carts and donkey-drawn carts. The difference between a horse and a donkey? Well, donkeys are smaller and have bigger ears. That's basically the difference, if you ask me. Anyway, so this law, this ban also pertained to, also applied to, also dealt with, to deal with something, past tense, dealt with. It also dealt with donkey-drawn carts. So, in Romania, they have a law which banned horse-drawn carts and donkey-drawn carts from roads. So, now we can kind of understand. If the horses and donkeys can't go on the roads, those animals are useless. So, it's expensive to raise a horse or to raise a donkey. So maybe some of those people sold their horses and donkeys for meat. That might be the reason. So the cases of the fraudulent horse meat might be attributed to, might be related to this law in Romania. Now they said but I think instead of but we should say so. So, let's change it. The word was but personally I think so is better. So, it is believed that hundreds of thousands of the animals. What animals? Horses, and we'll make a connection here. Horses and donkeys. Okay, those are the animals. It is believed that hundreds of thousands. Now, what does that mean? Well, hundreds is this. Thousands is this. So hundreds, 2, 3, 4, hundreds of thousands of horses and donkeys were sent to. Where were they sent? To the slaughterhouse. Oh, the slaughterhouse. Instead of slaughterhouse, we can say butchery or stockyard. To slaughter means to kill and cut. So what does a butcher do? He takes an animal, a chicken or a cow, and he kills the animal, and then he slaughters it, he cuts it into pieces so that we can eat beef or chicken. Okay? So slaughterhouse. So many of these hundreds of thousands of animals were sent to the slaughterhouse after the 6-year-old law was recently enacted. Okay, so this law. What law? This law banning donkeys from the roads. That law actually became a law in 2007. 6 years old, okay? It became a law in 2007. But even though it became a law, if the policeman saw a horse-drawn cart, he just ignored it. Whatever, that's okay. That's okay. But recently, the Romanian government said, no, now, if we see you and your horse on the road, we will give you a ticket. So they started to enact this law. And to enact means to enforce the law, or to put it into force, to impose the law. So they're putting it into force. Before, they were just ignoring it. But now, they're enacting it. They're putting it into force. So the people, the farmers, I cannot keep my horse. I cannot keep my donkey. I cannot use it. What can I do? And then some evil beef company, some evil slaughterhouse said, why don't you sell your horse to me? Why don't you sell your donkey to me? I will give you some money, and then I will take the horse and and sell it as beef, and nobody will know. Everybody is happy. No, everybody is not happy because it's fraud. This is fraud. Do you understand? I hope so. I hope this story makes some sense. Lots of vocabulary. Let's talk about pronunciation. The fraudulent cases of horse meat may be attributed to, here we have similar sounds, so let's connect. Fraudulent cases of horse meat may be attributed to a law which banned horse-drawn carts. Banned. Now, some people wrote banned, but it's not banned. That would be like a musical group, which banned horse-drawn carts from, keep this S, keep that S sound, carts from traveling on, American pronunciation on, Romanian roads. It's an adjective, so we need the N, capital R. Romanian, American pronunciation, Romanian roads, Romanian roads. The ban also pertained to, attributed to, pertain to, donkey-drawn carts, donkey-drawn carts, horse-drawn carts. But it is believed that, these sounds kind of go together, believed that hundreds of thousands of the animals were sent to the slaughterhouse. Scary. Sent to the slaughterhouse after the 6-year-old law. This is the noun, this is an adjective, there's no S. 6 years old? No. 6-year-old law. 6-year-old law. After the 6-year-old law was recently, the T is going to be weak, recently enacted. Let's say it together 2 times. Are you ready? The fraudulent cases of horse meat may be attributed to a law which banned horse-drawn carts from traveling on Romanian roads. The ban also pertained to donkey-drawn carts. But it is believed that hundreds of thousands of the animals were sent to the slaughterhouse after the 6-year-old law was recently enacted. The fraudulent cases of horse meat may be attributed to a law which banned horse-drawn carts from traveling on Romanian roads. The ban also pertained to donkey-drawn carts. But it is believed that hundreds of thousands of the animals were sent to the slaughterhouse after the 6-year-old law was recently enacted. This story was a little bit difficult because of the vocabulary. But usually in the news there are many difficult words, so it's good to study these new words. Some of you did really good, but I know many of you couldn't hear too much. Don't worry, that's okay. Study slow, listen to my explanation, try and understand the story, try and say the words, and then go to the next story. Don't get too stressed out, okay? Now, I'll tell you, the next lesson, DD 222, will be really difficult. So for the good students, this will be a big challenge. For the new students, for the beginner students, just do your best. Try and get the gist. Try and get an understanding for the next story, okay? So, good job on this one, and I hope you guys try Daily Dictation 222. And remember, right now is a great time to join Daily Dictation members. I'll put a little thing here there. So if you go to my blog, Daily Dictation Members, there's a link down below. You can join me, my classes, my online classes, for a very low price of $25 a month. And it's only for students who join this month. After this month, the price will go up. So if you're interested, if you think you want to join me with live lectures and many longer classes, very, very detailed, very good classes, then you might want to join this month. And that way, you will guarantee yourself of $25 forever. As long as YouTube, as long as the internet is here, that is my promise to the first month students. Then the prices will go up. But anyway, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next Daily Dictation. Bye-bye.